Take a breath, don't forget all the words that it said. You were made for this now. I hear his voice through the noise, knowing that I've got a choice. Looking out at the crowd. Everyone's got words for my reasons. I can hide or I can keep singing. Oh, it's a vessel. I know there's a power to change. You tell me I'm too much to handle. You can't tell me to. Where is the good? You can't tell me to stay, stay, stay still. Oh, oh. He's bringing back the years, he's restoring me. He draws me out of fears, says he's holding me. I'm learning who I am with him right next to me. Yeah, he's a friend of me. Oh, out of the shadows, into the light. You can throw all your stones, but they'll miss every time. Cause I'm walking in promise, won't be discouraged. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome in to Step Out. Welcome all. Welcome. I'm so glad to be here and be, here once more again. Another Monday, right? Another Monday. I'm so happy to be here. I hope you're glad to be here, and I hope that by the end of this live that you will learn something, and that you'll be able to not only be able to apply to your life, but also be able to help another sister out, right? All right, so let's get off into it. We've had a wonderful week, a long week last week, right? I presented all the things that was going on and encouraged all the ladies that if you could participate, then you can. I hope that you're still working on your step out bingo cards and your self-care bingo cards. I don't know about y'all, but I was able to check off podcasting and attending a social event, right? I know that it was probably difficult for some to attend, but if you were able to tune in, I'm so glad. For the podcast, I'm so sorry. The podcast was pre-recorded. So we'll get more off into that a little bit later, but it was pre-recorded. I am so sorry, but when everything is updated, I will send it your way. So that way y'all be able to, to kind of check it out on what we were talking about. All right. So as you know, we're going to do we're going to do a weekend recap. It's time to step, right? Y'all ready to step? I want y'all to do right now. I want y'all to take in some deep breaths. I want you to breathe in 5. Let's breathe in together. Hold it for 5. And release for 5. Okay? We go get through this. We are stepping into our purpose that the Father has for us. And I don't want y'all to, want y'all to loosen up a little bit. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get some information out there on today and just hope that you're encouraged, right? All right. So let's recap from the weekend. Y'all ready? All right. So as y'all know that on last Thursday, I did the podcast with Dr. McCree. You can go to her pages. She's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, I believe, and YouTube. And just go look her up at Black Girls Can Talk podcast, or you can go to her website. She does have a book out, Black Girls Can Talk. And oh my goodness, y'all, we had an absolute wonderful time just conversating. It felt so good. Just to come in, just to talk with and talk about the most important topics, and just talk with a fellow young lady about the things that are going on in in the Black community, when it comes to women in general, and just getting the information out there. I cannot wait for y'all to tune in and take a listen to that. But until that episode does come out, you can go and follow her on these platforms and just go tune in a little bit to some of her podcasts that she has going forth. She has a lot of great information out there. All right, like we said, we are networking, we connecting. We don't want to be selfish and be like, oh no, I don't want. No, we go connect with other young women, and we can't do it on our own. So we have to reach out. All right. Now, as y'all know, that I attended the It's a Girls Thing brunch on this past Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh my goodness, you all. It was amazing. I do have my notes that I took down from all the various speakers. Choosing to love. Oh my god, it was just so much information. I just want to share with y'all a little bit of the pictures from that day, of what all transpired. I had my spiritual mother there with me as well, so she attended as well, and of course my lovely aunt, Aunt Erica, who was one of the speakers there for for It's a Girls Thing, right? Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Interacted with a lot of young ladies, a lot of women, and just to have like all the women there and it was just amazing. They do have another one coming up. Their next event is on September the 20th, 2025. It's on a Saturday as well, probably the same time. But as I get it, I will also share with you all as well, right? All right. And this just me, y'all. I had to be cute. I was trying to be cute. This is my first brunch I've ever been to. So it was amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Erica Anderson, for inviting us to just come and be amongst the other ladies and the other young women. Thank you so much for that opportunity. All right. So what else transpired this week, y'all? So I have not, now let me give y'all this back. So I have not played tennis since high school. I have not played tennis since high school. And I was like, you know what? I just want to get back out there. You know, you have to start somewhere. You can't you're like, oh, I want to do this, and you don't start. So I told my husband, we had a little family trip to the park and we enjoyed ourselves. Now, mind you, I'm a little older than I was back in high school. So, mama a little sore, a little bit. But you know what? I had to start somewhere. If I said I wanted to get back out there, I did, and I enjoyed it. I had an awesome time with my children and my husband as well. It was just so amazing, just a breath of fresh air. That was also, you have to do something different. Everybody said we want to work out. You don't just have to go to a gym. I promise you that was workout within itself for me. So, fine, you have to start somewhere. If you have it in your mind that you want to do something, just start doing it. All right. Now going into what we're talking about. Remember I told you, remember these breathing. We're going to continue to breathe through this, right? All right. So we're still talking about finding your purpose. And I wonder why most people can't find their purpose, right? Because they're hesitant, they have blockages, they don't know where to start. They feel like, oh, it's too soon, or maybe it's not for them, maybe it's not time yet. We have all these things that go through our head as to why and when we should start our purpose or walking into our purpose that the Father has for you. Well, remember my previous picture, just start, right? Just start. Don't think about it. Don't hesitate about it. Just start. I know it's easier said than done. But if you don't start somewhere, no telling how you end up, right? Remembering that you have to stay focused. Whatever the purpose is that you have or that you want to do, remember that you have to stay focused on it. You have to put on those blinders. Remember, we talked about those blinders. Horses, they put blinders on horses to prevent them from getting distracted with the other horses that are racing alongside them, or to, not get spooked. And that's just, as you see at the bottom picture, we need to put on blinders as well in order to walk to the purpose that the Father has for us. We can't look to the left or to the right, paying attention to what other women are doing. I admire, and I am so glad that these women went forward this past week and weekend, but I'm not them, right? I'm not them. I'm not about to sit here and step out and revamp what I'm doing because of what they're doing. I might have. Dr. McCree, she has a podcast where, she does pre-recorded sessions and whatnot. I like to interact with my audience. I like to, see y'all faces. I like to see your comments, read your comments. So it's a different era. So don't get hung up on what somebody else is doing. Do your own thing, okay? Do your own thing. Remember with the It's a Girl's thing. Do your thing, okay? Don't get distracted by what other people are doing. Stay focused, ladies. Stay focused during this time. All right. Knowing and realizing that in this season, in this time, we're supposed to transform. We're supposed to become something better. We're supposed to become something different. We're not supposed to be the same thing year after year after year, month after month, day after day. I can honestly attest that the person that I was last year is not the person that I am this year. The person that I was 2 years ago is not the person I was this year. Who I am today is different from who I was yesterday. I'm telling you, because yesterday I did a whole small little workout on the tennis court, and today I feel completely different. So I'm not even the same person I was yesterday. That's just how things transform in your life. But you have to be willing and open for these changes to happen. Okay. You're not supposed to stay a caterpillar. You're not supposed to stay in the cocoon all hiding out and not come out and deal with people. You're supposed to spread your wings. You're supposed to fly. You're supposed to see what else is out there. See what else you have going for yourself. Don't stay in one place, you ladies. Do not stay in one place. Spread your wings and fly. Okay? Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to do that. All right. How do you know when it's time to move on to go on to the next thing? How do you know? We oftentimes we get signs, right? We see signs that it's time to move. It's time to, to change things up a bit. We get signs. Oftentimes you will get, I put uncomfortable or comfortable, because a lot of times we move because we uncomfortable in a situation. So would you stay in a place where you're uncomfortable? No, you will not. You're going to move to something different and figure out, okay, this makes me uncomfortable. Let me find somewhere else where I need to be that makes me more comfortable. I also put when you get too comfortable. A lot of times we can get so comfortable in a situation, like just like the butterfly in the cocoon that you've seen, the caterpillar to the cocoon, we can get so comfortable in our comfort zone and we don't want to go nowhere. That's when you know it's time to move. You can't, when you so busy, I don't want to do nothing else. This is it. This is it. Like, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to help nobody. I'm just in my cocoon. No, if that butterfly does not come out and spread its wings, it can also die in there, because it's not meant to stay in that cocoon. It's not meant to stay in a place, because it's different from a caterpillar, right? The caterpillar is just a little worm, right? Let me go back to that slide. So a caterpillar is just a little worm, little slimy worm. But in this cocoon, guess what happens? This caterpillar develops wings. It's not just a small little slimy thing anymore. It has wings. It probably grew a different set of feet and whatever else it has along with it. So guess what? It's not meant to stay within that cocoon. It's meant to spread its wings and fly. So don't get comfortable in that cocoon, because you're not helping anybody. You're not helping yourself. Staying within that cocoon. Okay. I want y'all to remember that. So this is how you know when it's time to move. Don't when you feel yourself getting too comfortable or you're feeling uncomfortable, it's time to move. Okay. Observe the times. A lot of times we have discernment when, okay, things not really shaping out the way they're supposed to be, or things are constantly changing around us, and we're not really, that goes to the uncomfortable. We're not feeling that change. It's not benefiting us. It's not meeting the needs anymore. It's time to move. Do not ignore these signs. I don't know why or how. I don't know why this is so much. But this is really important. Do not get comfortable. Okay, when you see that the need, that it doesn't, the situation no longer suits you or doesn't fit you anymore, because like I said, we're always growing, we're always evolving, we're always learning something new, we're always not really adapting, but we adapt to certain situations. But when it's time to move, ladies, it's time to move. Don't be scared. Don't be scared when it's time to move. Okay. Understanding that for everything there is a season. I love this, that for everything there is a season. in in the earth. That we have different seasons for everything. We're not going to always be in one season where we're always happy. We're always happy. There's going to be a season of sadness. There's going to be a season to cry. There's going to be a season to plant. There's going to be a season to plant up. If you are scared to embrace and walk into your new purpose, it's okay. You're not alone. I'm not going to leave you alone through this. You're not by yourself. I cannot stress it enough. You're not alone. Okay? It's okay. Remember those exercises we did at the beginning? Breathe in 5. If you want to do short time, if you have a hard time breathing, you want to breathe in 3, you can breathe in 3. Hold 3 and breathe out 3. Whatever you want to do. But take practice in working on your breathing, because a lot of times when we're scared, anxiety and a lot of things begin to creep in, and we don't want that, right? We don't want to fear to set in. Panic attacks begin to set in, and we don't want that. So the best thing to do is to breathe and know it's okay. Once you realize, okay, this is something new, something different, it's time to maneuver. It's time to go higher. And don't think of it as a bad thing when it's time to move. Just think it's time to go higher. It's time to do something different. It's time to grow. It's time to be better, to do better, to have better. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of small beginnings as well. So I would definitely encourage you to definitely work on these breathing exercises. We can do it again. Breathe in 5. Hold 5 and release 5 on 5. Okay. I want y'all to work on this and don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you have questions, you can definitely reach out to me. If you have any, because we can do breathing exercises together. We end this together. You are not alone. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging in this. But I cannot tell you, stress enough how important it is, because right now, some of you are struggling. Some of you are feeling in a standstill. Some of you are in that cocoon. Some of you are that caliper, knowing it's time for you to go in that cocoon and you're not ready because of what the change is going to be on the other side. Some of you are standing in that cocoon because you're afraid that when you get out, you're going to have to really do some stuff. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Okay? This new season, this new direction that the Father is taking you, embrace it. Because guess what? It's going to happen regardless. So, I mean, not unless you go stand in the cocoon and die, it's going to happen regardless. And you have to be willing and obedient, y'all. You have to be willing and obedient. So, breathe in, hold it, and release it. But you got this. I guarantee you got this. Okay? All right. Now, remember, Philippians 4:13 says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You can do all things, whatever you set your mind to do, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. You got this. You got this. I promise you got this. I wouldn't be telling you got this if I'm telling you got this. Our situations are different. It may seem like, oh, well, you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know like this process. I promise you it to be obedient and do what the Father is trying to tug on you to do, and just fly. And he's going to take care of you. He's not going to let you fall. If you trust him and you step out, Yahweh has you. But you have to step out first. I'm not going to pull you. You remember I said when you try to pull that person out that cocoon, out that comfort zone, you can damage that butterfly's wings. I'm not about to damage your wings because I want your wing. Your wings are probably just, oh my goodness. Your wings are beautiful. Your wings are beautiful. The next season is going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. But you have to step out. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's going to be okay. Okay? Remember that Yahweh already has the plan for you. He already knows what you're supposed to be doing, when you're supposed to be doing it, how long you're supposed to be doing it. He already knows. So guess what? Get on board. Get on board. You may be scared, but get on board and trust that he's going to carry you through it. He's going to take you. It was saying, he's not going to bring you to something. He's not going to bring you through. He's going to bring you through it. If he brings you to this next season in your life, he's going to bring you through it. But you have to be faithful. You have to be obedient. and willing to do it. Don't be afraid, y'all. He already has a plan. The only thing you can do, you can either I have this visual in my mind that you can either, I don't think Yahweh is the type to go pull you kicking and screaming, but don't let him pull you kicking and screaming. I've learned that if Yahweh doesn't use you, if you're not willing to come out your comfort zone, if you're not willing to come out the cocoon, he's going to use somebody else, and you're going to miss your blessing in that season. You're going to miss whatever it is that the Father has planned for you in that season, in that time. Don't miss out. Don't miss out because you're afraid. Don't miss out because you're scared. It's okay. It's okay to be scared. Let him know that you're afraid and that you're scared. Let him know. Let him know that, hey, you know what? I don't know what this new season looks like. I am yielding it to you. I don't know what it looks like. But I want you to know that I am yielding to you and I trust you. How many of you have people in your lives, right? And that you say that you trust them, but it's only you only trust them with a certain amount, a certain thing. Prime example. I love and trust people to a certain extent, but when it comes to my children, I don't trust you like that, right? When it comes to my mental health, I trust people, but I trust you from a distance. I have to be like, okay, let me see where you trying to go. Let me see, because I have to make sure that that whatever the Father has for me, that you're not going to try to destroy that. How he's building me, I need to make sure that people that are in my circle, that I'm building my circle, that you're for me. So that gives you that discernment. Okay, you have people that add you as a friend on Facebook, Instagram, want to follow you. And now I'm gonna be honest, I'm very hesitant on the people that I add as a friend on Facebook. I have to know you. Your page have to be real. I have to see several pictures of you. There's just certain things that I go through. Itemized list that I go through in order to add you as a friend. Why? Because I do not trust. I do not trust, because I was in Facebook jail before. I was in Facebook jail, and I did not know. I knew the reason why. They said it was because somebody else's account went against their what's name. So guess what? That means somebody allowed in my circle messed me up, because I didn't know who the Instagram page was. I don't know if I was hacked or what was going on. I didn't know. So guess what? Now I'm like, okay, people sending me friend requests. Okay. Let me see your profile. Let me see. I need to see who, if you have a mutual friend with somebody, let me see. I'm very discerning now. And that's just that you don't trust everybody. You shouldn't trust everybody, because there are some sheep in wolf clothing. I mean, there's some, yeah. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. And you don't want to be caught off guard. So you have to always, I'm not saying that everybody's untrustworthy, but everybody's not meant to go where you're trying to go. Everybody's not meant to help you. Some people are going to cross that boundary. Some people are going to put negative thoughts in your mind to make you doubt yourself and think that you're not worthy of where the Father's trying to take you. Whatever it is, you remember those blinders, put those blinders on, but be cautious. Be careful on who you're allowing in your life in this season. Like I said, Yahweh already has a plan for you. Trust him. If I'm being honest, and this is the prayer I normally pray when I'm talking to the Father. I'm like, Father, you have been my mother. You've been my father. You've been my best friend. You've been my sister, my brother, my husband. You've been everything to me that I've ever needed. Why wouldn't I trust you? Because when my mama, just a prime example, I ain't say my mama did. When my mama stopped talking to me, guess what? The Father still made sure that I was covered on the grounds of having a mother figure. When my best friend cut me off, guess what? The Father was still my best friend. I still had somebody I could talk to, I could confide in. He's always there for you, but you have to trust him. Yield and trust. I cannot stress those who love. Yield and trust, because he will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He has the plan for you. But guess what? Like navigation, how many of y'all have one way you're supposed to go, but guess what? It's too much traffic. So guess what you okay, let me find someone. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I know I'm supposed to be going one way to get home. And if I see it's too much traffic, okay, let me find a different way. We always trying to find a different way to get around a certain situation. Well, this situation, this thing that the Father has for you, there's no way around it. It's only straight through. It's only straight through. You can't. I wish I could snap my fingers and be at home. I wish I could snap my fingers and be at the place that Yahweh has for me. I wish I could snap my fingers and be in the position and the posture with but that's not the way it goes. You have to go through some things. You have to go down that road, because while you're going down that road, every day, every month, you are learning something new. You are transforming into who Yahweh really meant for you to be. So guess what? When you get to that place, when you get to that new season, the new destination that the Father has for you, you will be ready. And it's not to say that when you get into that new place that there's not going to be more challenges to come along. There will be. And guess what? When the new challenges come, you will know how to conquer. You will know how to get through it. You will know how to make it through. Tests and trials come to make us stronger. They're not meant to beat us down. They're meant to help us, to strengthen us up. Y'all hear a lot about iron sharpens iron. Like by me, I'm trying to help. That's what's up. I'm trying to help other young women. By me helping other young women, those young ladies are able to help somebody else. Each one reach one. We're not being selfish. We go forward. We'll go forth, right? One of the things that, as y'all remember, right, you were talking about the purpose, and if this does not look amusing to y'all, this is just so beautiful. I love landscapes. I love like a good scenery. I'm just all about it. Something that gives you something to look forward to, right? Something to look forward to, something that's going to get you to where you need to be, right? So we talked about this on last time, as far as like how to get to that place, right? In order to get to that place, direction, motivation, resilience. You need to have some type of motivation. What's going to, and for me, if you see that outstretch of how all that looks, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It looks beautiful. Am I right or wrong? Tell me if y'all agree or not. It looks beautiful. So what if that thing on the other side was just as beautiful as what you're looking at right now? That all you need is, so that's motivation for me to know that that I'm going to get to something beautiful, right? Knowing which direction you're going in, the motivation, direction, which way you're trying to go, understanding where you're trying to go. So in finding a purpose during this season, figure out what is it that you're trying to do? Where are you trying to go? What is it that you're trying to accomplish in this season, right? When you get that thought, definitely write it down. I'm always going to encourage people to write it down, jot it down. I just started like while I was at the park yesterday, I wasn't just there playing tennis. I was jotting down a list of what I see my harvest looking like. What is it that I wanted to see come forth in my harvest in this next season that the Father has planned for me? I had to jot it down, and I wanted to be specific because I need to know what I'm working towards. So based off me having a direction now, guess what I have now? On that piece of paper, I have motivation. By that motivation, and I'm so excited. I seen one during the one of the events. I think it was a girl stand. One of my sisters, she showed me her on her phone that she had on her screen. I think it was her screen saver, or on her screen, her thing that's keeping her motivated to where she wants. So it was like her vision board, and it was on her phone. And oh my gosh, that just gave me so much life. I don't want to tell you, sister, I loved it. I loved it. I love to see that, because that is her motivate. That's what's going to motivate her to keep going, to keep striving, to keep thriving, to get to where the Father. And guess what? Don't stop until you get there, right? Don't stop until you get there. Until you get all the way, like, okay, you know what? Now, Master, this was my thing. So I used to do this thing where I used to pray. I didn't used to pray. I still pray. Let's be honest. Let's be real. I still pray. But when we get to a place where the one thing that we pray for is accomplished, Like, okay, like how I see my prayers is this big old balloon, right? But if you can imagine a balloon that's over your head, and every prayer that I pray is a bubble that goes into that balloon, right? It's a bubble. This is how I see it. Don't judge me, okay? Y'all, how y'all see y'all prayers is different from how I see mine. I'm a visual. So this is how I visualize my prayers that I pray to Yahweh. That every prayer that I pray goes into this balloon. So in this big old balloon is all these little bubbles of prayers. And it's big, y'all. It's big. It's big. And so when one of my prayers is answered, I say it popped, right? So that bubble pops when something has come to fruition of something that I prayed for. So am I gonna stop because that one prayer that the Father blessed me with is it been achieved? When you have all these other million of prayers that you prayed, that's the same thing with our vision, right? So if you want this big house, if you want your business to flourish, if you want all these things, like all these things you're praying for, wealth, you're praying for your whatever it is that you're praying for that you want to accomplish in this season, your purpose is going to be. You pray and and then are you going to stop just because one got? Well, guess what? I'm a greedy baby. I have a greedy baby. When you get one thing, okay, I want some more. Okay, guess what? I pray, and that one answer. Okay, so I know that there is room for more blessings to come my way. So I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. That's my motivation because guess what? One of the things that I prayed for was answered. You're not gonna get all everything that you prayed for because guess what? You don't have room enough to receive it. You don't. And that's what I learned. Like, although, we pray, I want to be a millionaire. I want to do this. If the Father was to bless you with $1 million right now, would you be ready for it? Would you be prepared for it? 9 times out of 10, you won't be. And it's not to knock y'all. I definitely encourage you. But I'm gonna tell you, because if I was to wake up tomorrow, my mindset used to be, it's not my mindset now, my mindset changed. My mindset back then, it's like, hey, you know what? The Father blessed me with $1 million. If I was blessed with $1 million, I'm about to pay off debt. I'm about to pay off everybody and everything like that. That's just what my mindset was. I'm going to put up some money for my children, for my godchildren, for my nephew. I'm going to bless my church home. I'm going to bless my pastors. I'm going to bless, because me, in my mindset, I don't know. I did what I do with what I have, the little that I have, is like, I still give away. I wouldn't know what to do with $1 million. And for me, the Father knew that I have a giving heart. So he knew that I would just give it all away. He knew it. He know it. I'm not gonna say he knew it. He know it. He know that I would give it away, blessing charities. After I bless my home first, I'm gonna bless charities. And the Father was like, and somebody, I think it was my pastor said, it was like, you need to ask and see what the Father wants you to do with that $1 million. I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Why would I? Like, that's just in my own head. Like, okay, this is my plan. But he may have something bigger and better planned. Where guess what? I heard somebody say, if I had $1 million, I'm gonna reinvest it so that make sure I still have a residual income, like I still have income coming in. Because guess what? You can get $1 million, but guess what? That may be the only $1 million you get. Y'all didn't even think about that. Y'all didn't even catch that, huh? You thinking, oh yeah, I have $1 million. And most of these people that win the lottery and stuff, they think about that money at that time. And guess what? It's gone. They didn't think about how it could bring in more income to that. Because that was my prayer. Like, I want to be able to maintain my wealth. I don't want to just spend it out there and then I get $1 million. And they said, no, I can get $1 million every week. I can get $1 million every day. Thank you, Father. I received that too. I don't know. I received that though. I don't know about y'all. But I'm saying, why stop? Right? Understand and ask the Father, what is it that you want me to do? Because if you're doing the will of him, you can't go wrong. If you're going down the path that he wants you to go, you will not go wrong. When it's time to move, when you're about to move, I really, I love Houston. I was born and raised in Houston, but I'm tired of Houston, right? I don't want to be in Houston no more. Everybody come to Houston and they don't understand. I'm tired of Houston. I want to see something else. My husband knows this for a fact. I'm tired of Houston. I want to go somewhere different. But guess what? If that's not where the Father wants me to go, certain things go happen to where it shows me something that's not where I wanted you to be. We have our own thoughts that what we want to do. But if it's not the will of the Father, it's not going to go according to plan, right? We have to understand that. Yes, come on. I see you, sis. I see you. Yes, you have to understand. You have to understand. I believe it for you and I receive it for you in the mighty name of Yeshua. Right? $1 million daily. That's what another sister said that she's receiving. She's going to be able to attain $1 million daily. All right. Why limit yourself? Why limit yourself to only get $1 million a month? Oh, I mean, I live on a monthly basis, right? Most times we get checks where most time we live from check to check. They say that, right? Well, I live from harvest to harvest. I don't live from paycheck to paycheck. I live from harvest to harvest. And why would I limit myself to just paycheck to paycheck when I can get more? I'm not gonna do it, and I'm not gonna encourage y'all to do it. I want y'all to get more too. I do. I want everyone to be blessed. I want everyone to receive the purpose and the promises that the Father has for you. But you have to be determined. You have to be motivated. If this doesn't, and what's the other one? Let's get to the other one. You have to be resilient. If this doesn't turn out right, guess what? Like I told you, I had 1 million, probably more than 1 million of prayers that I had prayed to the Father of what I want to see accomplished and happen over my family and over my nation and over my life and over my husband's life and over my children's life. I have millions of prayers of things that I want to see done. If it's been a while, it's probably been a minute since a prayer has been answered. Let's be real. But because it's been a minute since a prayer has been answered, am I just gonna stop? Because only one person shows up to step out on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Can just hear on all platforms. And I just stop. No, don't stop. You got to keep going. You got to keep going because guess what? My motivation is what the Father showed me what step out could be. Not what step out could be. I'm taking that back. What step out will be. We have to change our mind. We have to not only change our mindsets, we have to change our verbiage and how we speak things over our lives, right? Because we can, when we stepping out, y'all, we stepping all the way. We not going back. What may seem impossible, it's possible. I can do all things through Yahweh who give you strength. You could do anything anything. Put it out there. Give it to him. Now, mind you, what I wanted to do, like remember I told y'all I went to school for MFT, because I like helping people. I like to talk to people, wherever the case may be. Who knew that I would have this whole platform of stepping out of talking to other young ladies, still talking to people and still trying to help people, right? I had my mindset, this is what I need to do, but guess what? He's taking a different way. You may have one thing in mind, but guess what? He has something greater in store for you. So don't be focused on, you know what? Well, I said I want to be a prime example. I wanted to be a makeup artist. Well, guess what? You can be a makeup artist locally, but guess what? He may have it where you need to be a makeup artist nationwide. Or how the place that I fellowship at, we're not just a city state church, right? We are international. And that just gives you like when I name my business now, I don't want to be like, oh, we just prime example, we just selfless life on a local level. Nah, we selfless life international. We about to do internationally. Why would you limit yourself? Don't limit yourself. We are so scared. We are so scared of the unknown that we are psyching ourselves out. Most times it's not even other people that we need to put blinders on. We need to put blinders on our own mental states, on our own negative thoughts. Block out those negative thoughts. I can't do it. It's not for me. This and that. Oh, my God, today. If I was to stop at just high school diploma, if I was to stop at just an associate's, because guess what? I was tired of school. I was tired. It was like, don't get me wrong, high school, yeah, I was throwing out papers left and right. I was throwing out papers. By the time bachelor's came, I'm like, okay, I'm done with papers. I don't want to write no more papers. I'm done. But guess what? Got my master's. I got papers I got to write again. If I was to stop, I wouldn't be where I am today. Don't stop. However, you talked about this image, right? The image of impossible versus possible. Don't stop at the edge. when there's so much more if you just cross over. Just jump, just take a leap. They say take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. You can and you will if you set your mind to it. Okay? We have to remember that. I'm so sorry, y'all. And we went through this. What does Yahweh say? For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Remember I told y'all, he already know what your handiwork is. He already know what you're good at. He's know what you're capable of. So don't think, in going through this purpose, think about what you're capable of. Think about what you are able to do, right? Don't be thinking about, like I said, I could have took the mindset from what the other people did on the other stuff. I could have went off of what this person was doing and that person was doing. But if I did that, I wouldn't get to where I am right now, right? I can't be focused on other people. I have to be focused on what the plan is that Yahweh has for me. Okay, so going back, so let me go back a little ways. Let me go back a little ways because this, I really want y'all to be able to get this. I passed it up. How you can establish your purpose, right? So Oprah Winfrey says, once you clarify your purpose for doing something, the way to do it becomes clear. How do you clarify your purpose? Self-reflection. This is what we were just talking about. Think about what truly matters to you. What is it that you like to do? What are you passionate about? What are things that you really, really love? Because guess what? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. That's what they say. That's what they say. And I believe it. I believe it and I receive it. Like, I don't want to work for nobody else because I love what I do. Like, I don't feel like I'm working. I love what I do. There's just nothing that nobody can do. Find out what you're passionate about. What is that you're passionate about? What is something that you, because if you're passionate about it, that's going to give you motivation too. If you're passionate about this, that's your motivation in itself. I'm passionate about interior. I used to want to be an interior designer. Y'all learn something new about me every single time. Like, every time I talk to y'all, I discover something else that I wanted to be when I was younger, that I wanted to do interior design. Fun fact that y'all never knew. I wanted to like redesign homes in the inside, like decorate homes according to, and now it doesn't help that I be on all these social media and seeing people and how they be decorating their home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. That's just, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Because that is something that motivates. Like, I don't want to be interior design for nobody else now. I'm gonna do it in my own space, in my own home. I just want to see my home look good. Okay. That's something I'm passionate about. So by that, I find different inspirations to help me to get. So I'm passionate about making sure that my house is a home. I want my home to look good. I do. As much as it's hard to keep up with, I want my home to look good. Organized, a little organized, neat, free, just got to get, everything together. And because of that, I'm finding different inspirations to help, spruce up. When it comes to your appearance, guess what? I want to be a fashion designer. I want to have a certain, and this is something I thought about even while, like, I showed y'all a picture of myself some time ago. I think this was during the March, on how the picture of me in green, I don't think I can find it now, and just how I looked at my appearance and how I wanted my appearance to change, how I wanted like myself to change. So guess what? By that motivation, I started looking up inspirations for how I wanted my appearance to be. And based off that inspiration, I'm passionate about it. So I'm doing what I need to do it. Remember that thing, just start somewhere. You have to start. Realizing what your passion is. You can't just pick anything. Like, you're not passionate about everything, right? But there are certain things that you are passionate about. And that thing that you're really, really passionate about, find the motivation to achieve it. This is how you're going to clarify your purpose. Find your strengths. What are you good at? Find that thing that you're good at and set a goal to attain it. Okay? You don't just pick any old thing. Like, if interior design ain't your forte, don't you make it your purpose to become an interior designer. Don't you make it your purpose to open up a business that has nothing to do with what your strengths are. Find your strength. A lot of people, like I say, during the pandemic, everybody opened up a t-shirt shop. Everybody customizing. No, I'm not gonna say customize. Everybody printed on. This is how I describe people during the pandemic. Everybody printed on something during the pandemic because world shut down, everything. But it wasn't nothing that they were passionate about. They just did it because guess what? They needed something to do. They needed to bring in an income. It wasn't things that I'm gonna be honest, and I know we couldn't show this. I gotta go through the other stuff. I could tell the people that were passionate about these t-shirts. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gatekeeping. Some of y'all did just threw stuff on stuff, and that was not okay. Okay, you can tell people that are passionate about stuff. They take pride in what they do. They take pride in how they present it. They take pride. One of my cousin just asked me the other day because y'all know I am a photographer and I'm getting ready for another event, and she was like, well, what things do you use to to edit your photos and this and that? Well, hidden secret of mine. When I take photos, I literally like to tell a story, right? When I take the photos, I try to take that picture one time, twice, 1 or 2 times, because I want it to look good the first time. That's my aim in my head. Like, I'm not aiming to just be snapping pictures. And guess what? I ain't no with blurry photos. I ain't no cutting off somebody's hand, somebody's head, somebody's face. Cut off. My motive is that I want this picture to say something, right? And because I want that picture to say something, I aim to take it only one time. Mind you, I'm gonna have to do like a few edits, but in my heart and in my mind, like I try to do as minimal editing as possible because that's just me. And she was like, oh, you know what? I get that. I understand. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to have to take pictures and then have to do all this work just to make it look good. I want it to look good the first time I take it. So when you in front of me and I'm snapping a picture of you, I want it to look good. And when you look at it on the camera, like, dang, that looks good. I don't want you to look at it like, oh, that's a little blurry. Oh, my strap is out. Oh, this is wrong. That is wrong. No, I try to minimize that as much as possible. I love taking pictures. That is my passion. I love doing it. And therefore, I'm never working a day in my life, right? So find your passion, right? Find the strengths, and set goals to how you can achieve it. Where do you want to go with it, right? Where do you see your purpose going? If you don't see it going nowhere, maybe find another purpose. Find another purpose, maybe, possibly. Maybe it just wasn't for you. That thing is not for you, right? So when we say purpose, right, this is what I want y'all to know. Purpose is discovering a lot of who you are. Like I said, like y'all didn't know that I wanted to be an interior designer. Y'all knew all these other things I wanted to be, but you never know if you don't discover it first. Discover what it is that you want to do. Don't just pick something like, okay, this is what I want to do. Because like I said, you go think of it as work and like, oh, then you got to work hard just to keep it, work hard to attain it. Don't get me wrong. There are some self enhancements I have to do towards my business, so towards Step Out. But it's not like, oh, I got to keep doing, I got to add, it's like little small minor things, right? Don't take it as discovery for yourselves. What is it that you want to see yourself, go or get from here? I really do pray that each and every one of your purposes thrive and is a bounty of a harvest for you, that the road that the Father's leading you down in this season to discover your purpose, that purpose that's literally stitched just for you, that is going to grow by leaps and bounds. That is going to be an amazing journey. You're not going to want for anything. You're not going to be struggling and stuff. It's just going to take off and it's going to be over and beyond. I believe it and I receive it for each and every one of you all, right? So I want you to know it's time to step. How many are ready to step? I am. I'm ready to step, and I hope that you all are ready to step, because it's time to step out. You ain't got to step out in no heels. You can step out in some tennis shoes and ready to get to work. Let's just step. You have to take that first step. You have to take that first step in stepping out. I'm not making you. The Father's not going to make you. Ain't nobody going to do it for you but you. Okay. Now, we did talk about this vision board party, right? So I'm aiming to probably not vision board, purpose party. I'm gonna aim to do the purpose party probably on June 1st. So on that Sunday, maybe like later on in the evening, just to get, I'm gonna create a Zoom for those that can't make it in person, or we won't do it in person. We'll just make it where you are. And I want you to have just certain ideas of what you think that your purpose is. And that's based off understanding your strengths, understanding what you're passionate about, and where the Father, and pray and seek the Father. Is this where you want me to go? Based off those things, we're going to come together as some ladies in this little Zoom party, in this purpose Zoom party, and we're going to discuss these things. We're going to pray over our purposes. We're going to pray over our visions, that the Father will bless it to bring forth a great and wonderful harvest, right? So I want y'all to stay on the lookout for that. For those of you that subscribed to the birthday celebration this past December when we did the Zoom for the Step Out, you will automatically get the link for this new thing for the purpose party. So I want you to, if you don't get it, let me know, and we'll do that. Also on June 1st, I will be announcing the winner to the giveaway for the basket giveaway for the free makeup thing with the free makeup session with Tima Cosmetics, or the free photo shoot. But I'm thinking that I'm just gonna make it into one. So when you do the free makeup with Tima Cosmetics, you can automatically just let me know and we can book you a photo shoot, right? It is gonna be 2 winners. Right now, only had one person that put that they were done, that actually did everything, did all the qualifications to be entered to win. I'm encouraging y'all still have a good a good week and a half. I'm gonna say 2 weeks because it's just Monday. A good 2 weeks to go ahead and share it with someone, send it to someone. You do all the qualifications, where it's subscribing to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, going to finding me on Facebook, and with the yellow glasses, look for yellow glasses. Y'all see I love glasses. Look for yellow glasses, and add me as a friend, and I will send you to the Step Out account, to the Step Out page, so that way you can interact with other young ladies in that engagement as well. So remember, we are here to empower you women. We want to gain connections and help each other out. We're not in this by ourselves. We're not alone. So don't try to go at it alone. You are not alone. Okay. So you have till June 1st. That's in I'm saying 2 weeks to do that. During the Zoom session for the Vision/Purpose party, Zoom party, I will announce the winner for the giveaway. Okay, because I'm tired. Yeah, I can't be holding on to this certificate. Like, she was like, let me know who won. I'm like, okay, we go get it out there because she ready for y'all. She ready for you. Okay, so definitely do that. And for the Step Out YouTube channel. So I just found out that it was put in wrong. Not put in wrong, but some people can't find it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm redoing another flyer for y'all, and I'm going to post it with the correct YouTube, where you'll be able to just, go straight to it, and you won't have no problems about trying to figure out where I am. But for those of you who want to know what it is offhand, and I will definitely put it inside the chat, right? So for the YouTube channel for Step Out, it is, you're going to look for at sister.stepout. Okay. It's not 20, it's no numbers at the end. Just look for at sister.stepout. You type I can't talk, y'all. You type that in and you'll be able to pull it up. Okay. All right. Let me see. I want to make sure. Yes. Okay. So at sister, I can't spell, y'all. I can't spell. Step out. And how many of y'all are ready to step out? I'm ready. I don't know about y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. So that is the link for the YouTube channel. For those that weren't able to find it, I do truly apologize for that, and I will correct it. I'm in the process of correcting it as we speak. It will be on the new flyer for the Zoom link. So those that are interested in doing the Zoom for the Vision Purpose Party, just let me know, and I'll send you a link because it's on Zoom. Everybody can't get in, so you literally have to have the Zoom link and the code to be able to get into the room. Because this is, although we want to share the connection, everybody, like we said, everybody not meant to be in your circle. Everybody don't need to be in the group, and this is just for ladies. Let's be correct. It's just for ladies. Okay. All right. So as we get ready to go to close out, I pray that the Father gives y'all a blessed and prosperous week on this week. I pray that something was said that helped you and encouraged you and inspired you to keep on going and to find your purpose that the Father has meant for you. I pray that the Father will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing where you won't have room enough to receive it. I pray that He gives you the purpose that is destined for your life, and that He helps lead, guide, and direct you to how that purpose can make room for you in where He's trying to take you. I pray for your families. I pray for the jobs you're on your homes, those that are traveling or at work or wherever you may be. Ask the Father give you traveling grace across the highways and the byways, that you make it home safe and sound. Those that are at home, I pray that the Father would just protect your home as you get prepared to shut down for the night and get ready to go to sleep, that He will cover your home tonight, to give you a peaceful, sweet dreams of tonight, even give you some dreams of purpose and planning and some encouragement on how you can walk this out, how you can step out into the purpose that He has for you. I ask the Father continue to be gracious to you and be kind to you and continue to give you shalom. In the mighty name of Yeshua, we pray. Amen and thank Yah. I hope y'all have a great evening, and I'll see y'all next Monday. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, here in the Step Out Room. I'll see y'all next Monday. Have a great evening. My soul's alive, manifesting greatness. I'm on my grind, unstoppable force. I'm one of a kind. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living on my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living on my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Purpose is my guide, I won't be denied. Y'all enjoy y'all week and have a great day.